Hey guys, it's Chris Wong here with a video about squats, iodine, and tyrosine again. I actually did front squats earlier, but I didn't record it. So the only front squat footage I have right now is just doing a heavy partial hold. And I only worked up to 375 pounds for a partial hold. I find it was a great exercise for strengthening the abdominals and just to teach myself what heavier weight feels like. I know I haven't made any progress in the front squats in months. Like I've been stalling at anywhere between 205 and 225 pounds, depending on how much or how many reps I was doing. Like I haven't done more than 3 or 4 reps of 205 in the last few months. So it's something I gotta look into. But the heavy front rack holds, it seems like when I know what a heavier weight feels like for anything, then going back to a full range exercise, even in a short period of time, it can feel lighter. And even front rack holds or any type of partial holds teaches me what heavy weight feels like. So for today's workout, I actually finished off with high rep of squats, but I did it with 120 pounds with a safety squat bar. I was trying to aim for 100 reps. Like last time when I attempted this, I posted a video doing 100 reps of 110 pounds. And it's been a while since I've actually did this. So I want to see how long it would take me to do it. But I found when I got to rep 65 or rep 70 towards the end, I was getting really tired, out of breath. And I wasn't able to do it every 5 rep increments. I had to keep taking my foot off the ground, as every time I stood in one place for so long, I can feel the joints aching up a bit. So I just make it a rule to count for as many reps as possible. It's not to put the bar back on the rack. It has to stay on my upper back shoulder area for the entire set. So now regarding my Lugol's iodine intake and tyrosine, I actually did about 6 drops of iodine throughout the day. So each drop is about 2.5 milligrams from the 2% Lugol's iodine. So that's about 15 milligrams of iodine I did. I made sure I finished my last sip around like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it won't affect my sleep. And I also did it with a higher dose of tyrosine. So the first drink I had in the morning, I think I had about a quarter to a half teaspoon of tyrosine, which I think based on how many half teaspoons go into the scoop that came with the package, it should came out to about 1 gram of tyrosine. And then any other drinks I just did a little bit. So it's not something I really measured, but I think the total amount of tyrosine I had for today was anywhere between 1.5 grams to at most 2 grams. And in previous videos, I was talking about the benefits of trying to put both Lugol's iodine or just any iodine with tyrosine to activate the thyroid hormones better. Coming from a nutrition point of view, and I'm not a medical doctor, so based on what I think it was tyrosine helps improve the overall thyroid hormone production by binding with iodine to produce the T4 hormones, and probably some role of T3 directly. There's another talk with from like other YouTubers about selenium involved with converting a T4 to T3, which is needed for the active hormone. But I won't be talking more about selenium in this video. So what I found with this introduction of tyrosine, and make sure I had it with some iodine, is I found that I was actually sweating a bit more. Recently, in the last year, I realized I wasn't sweating that much, and I think it had to do with low thyroid or some form of Hashimoto's. I haven't had a formal diagnosis by a doctor, but I think it has some symptoms of hypothyroidism based on the like not sweating, feeling cold in my hands and feet. And this year was the worst I actually felt for feeling cold. Like, even though I was taking cold showers on a daily basis, more for like physical recovery, mental well-being, and to help condition myself to feel cold, I actually felt cold easily this winter. Like, my hands felt like ice the days I took a high dose of iodine, and that was a time I wasn't taking tyrosine. So I was actually wondering if it was a detox effect, because tyrosine was just, or sorry, the iodine was just pushing the toxins to the joints, or it was something called iodine-induced hypothyroidism, which I don't know what's true and what's not. But after hearing all these benefits of iodine and how common iodine deficiency is, I didn't want to give up iodine completely, as I found that my brain was functioning better while taking it. So I kept the intake of iodine once in a while, and then I introduced tyrosine. And I found that even with 6 drops of iodine for the day, I didn't feel like really cold. Like the last time I took more than 6 drops of iodine. Like, even the last training session, I did 100 reps with 110 pounds, and I took I think at least 20 milligrams of iodine for the day. I was sweating by the end of the set, but also under a cold day, I actually stopped sweating very quickly, and I was actually cold like I think 10 minutes after a set at that time. But this time I wasn't freezing after, and the heater was working both times. So I'm thinking right now I have some success with tyrosine with iodine. My heart rate did go up a little bit, but then it's after a workout, so heart rate will be faster to compensate for lactic acid buildup and something called EPOC, and just faster metabolism, trying to recover as quickly as possible. But I did find that my blood pressure wasn't like as high as it was the last time I tried 1 gram of tyrosine from a different brand. So I think, based on my own experience, I still recommend checking with your doctors before considering this. This is just for information purposes only, and I'm not a medical doctor. But I found so far my success for using tyrosine and iodine only works if I had both of them together, or I have to be not deficient in any of them in order to have success with one or both of them. So the first time I took tyrosine this year, I've already taken glucose iodine for some time. And I thought maybe because the first time I took glucose iodine, or after a while I took glucose iodine, I felt tyrosine without any tyrosine to bind to, due to possible deficiency from maybe poor absorption, that the iodine had to go somewhere. So somehow it made me feel cold. And I think I read somewhere that tyrosine, too much of it can cause hyperthyroidism. And I'm not sure if it's true that for some people, even with iodine deficiency, they can have hyperthyroidism because they don't have any iodine in the system to regulate how much thyroid hormone to produce or not to produce. So everyone's body works differently. So to find out what works best for you is work with a practitioner who understands about iodine, and a practitioner who understands about nutritional supplements and working out. The ones who can actually do blood work would be the most accurate as one as well. I did my choices on nutrition based on what I thought was right for myself, and I was willing to take the risk for myself, as I didn't want to keep on making trips to the doctor multiple times. But I did it a little bit at a time, just so I don't get like a severe reaction.